that cigar. Slow down a bit, get a lit, and let the blues lay where they are. 'Cause the blues some days, they won't let go. They won't let go. But it's Saturday, we're at the shop today. Let's celebrate, light up an anime, raise a toast, watch the blues go up in smoke. Watch the blues go up in smoke.
Atomic, we on, baby. What's up, Pops?
Atomic Mid-Century.
Atomic Mid-Century.
Are we on?
Yeah, no, we're on.
Oh, okay. Hey.
We're on and rolling.
It is Saturday.
It's at the shop.
And we are at the shop. How you doing today? You were here at the shop just recently.
I'm dogging.
You're dogging?
I'm dogging, but I've got a little bit of coffee in the cup.
We had a wonderful little night one of the Darren Cioffi Principal Cigars events.
Mm-hmm.
Do it every year.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the pancake breakfast. And it was a great time. Great time last night.
I'll tell you what, it was so funny last night. This business is the weirdest thing. It's super quiet here.
Yeah.
Full. All the way back in the private lounges.
Yeah.
It's this world is either one side or the other
Yeah.
side. Oh, should we hit some headlines?
Yeah.
All right, you ready?
All right, here we're going to do some headlines.
On
Are
today's
you
show-
sure today's episode's 394?
I put it down for 394.
Okay, I was thinking it was maybe 395, but it could. Oh,
394.
394.
On today's show, we have
This just in. Show us your Bible. Totally biased next week. Updated kitchen thing.
I know. We were talking this morning.
Yeah. Now hiring. Take my job. And about tonight. That and many more on today's show. Let's break for a commercial brought to you by
Bush.
Bavarian.
All right, what's up? What's up?
By
Good
the
morning,
way,
Marty. Up to
if
hit
you're-
that share button.
If you're coming to us from a foreign country like Chicago, let us know. We will say good morning to you in your native tongue. I do realize when we don't have it up on the screen, I miss a lot of the comments because there's a ton of comments. Just tell us you're coming in this morning. Make sure that it's all good.
Yes, it is all good. Last night seemed to go over well. I love the sound is so much different when there's vinyl in the air.
BYOV last night. BYOV Christmas edition, where we actually opened up both the private lounges, let everybody mingle, get to know each other. There was a lot of that going on. But clearly it was definitely the blue light in the back that got everybody attracted to the back where the turntables that were turning some really good stuff. Hats off to KO, or better known, AKA DJ Gumbo.
Okay.
He prepared like he was, studying for an exam. He had a playlist.
I will say, in my house, when it comes to s'mores time, especially in a fireplace, I just sit by that fireplace and I make sure the fire's built perfect and I make sure everything's ready to go, and I take it serious, and the rest of the family's out messing around, but my joy is making sure that when it comes to that time, it's go.
That was
I
KO.
saw that same thing with KO last night. He was so focused. He had the next album here, and then he was sitting up. He was ready to go, and then he pulled the audio down a little bit. He put it up. I mean, KO killed it last night.
It was great. And, so fun night. We had great conversations last night. Ricardo and Jolene, they came in. They're with the PCA. They came in. Darren spent some time. Apparently, Darren spent a lot of time with them recently at numerous events, but really enjoyed sitting down and showing them the ICC culture. And, man, what a world traveler those guys are. Between these two, they got 42 gazillion miles. Ricardo's lived everywhere. He just visits everywhere. But those guys have lived in the UK for 20 years and Belgium and all kinds of places. Now they're in Frisco.
The truth never lies, baby.
That's it. They do spend 3 months of the year, 3/4 of the year in Nicaragua.
Okay.
So, but anyway, it was great
she's a
getting
pretty
caught up with them.
fair-skinned
We
woman
had
for Nicaragua.
a good time. Yeah. So it's nice weather. We had a great time last night. Got, it was just fun. Conversation, music. Then I heard the fight came on. The Jake, what's his name? Jake Paul or whatever. That fight came on. So there was the Oklahoma game. You hear kind of some roars every once in a while. And then that kind of calmed down for a second. And then all of a sudden everybody's cheering for a fight. So who won, I don't know. Does it matter?
Yeah, it was great. Jake Paul got knocked out.
Oh, perfect.
Got knocked out. He was by script. So it was all well and good. Oh, he did break his jaw? Oh, he got knocked out. He took a shot. He took a shot. My goodness. So all is well on that side. But last night, from a cigar standpoint, this year we had a couple of cigars where they were holy moly good. That engagement, that it doesn't technically release until Valentine's Day next year.
Right.
But it's part of the archive collection. This thing is, we were just talking about it up front. It's just what you love about Principal is you take a cigar that gives you so much flavor and so much experience, and it's such a clean palate. It's round, it's beautiful, and it's $13. And it's that this shouldn't be that type of approach.
This isn't that.
You know, it was.
By the way, welcome to Principal.
Welcome to Principal.
I mean, it's just the whole line's like that.
Yeah, that's right, and it fits beautifully into the entire, I think, catalog of blends, and is also very unique. So super killer cigar. And then we had the Habit Asher, which is kind of the unabashful, just have some fun with the cigar. Medium light, you say, not light, but medium light. And I haven't smoked it yet, but everyone who was firing it up looked like performance was fantastic. Everyone was smoking all the way down.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. We are launching a cigar tonight. We'll talk to Darren about it. But I'm kind of thinking now, after smoking a bit of this, maybe we don't tell anybody. Maybe this is one that's a Christmas present to ourselves. We just don't actually tell anybody.
I'm gonna need bigger stuffing. Bigger stockings here.
Yeah. No,
but this
really
is really nice. This is the bauble for this year. It's a Maduro this year.
This just pushes my button. That impact on my palate is exactly what I like. It's just it leaves it alone. It's got a lot of flavor. It doesn't hammer your palate.
That's the thing is I don't know if this industry is over the idea of what you think of when you hear Maduro. I wonder how many people hear Maduro and go, that's bold, or oh, that's gonna be strong, or whatever.
Yeah, that's
it's just
perfect.
Rich. The wrapper is 6 years old. Yep. All right. Well, I guess that'll do it. Good morning, Jasmine. Good morning. How are you?
Who else do we have coming in? Anybody?
We've got Kelly Haney in. We've got Marty.
Where the hell are the Haneys? How's this supposed to happen?
He's from the store hell. He said he's got to start Christmas shopping today.
Oh yeah. Well, speaking of that, this just in. Christmas is coming this week.
All right, so go ahead and run through some of the things.
Let's talk about some things. Look, we all know that you have procrastinated on all of this. You are just like our friend Kelly Haney, who is starting Christmas shopping today. I personally think that's a little early. I think you could start right around noon on the 24th.
I'm glad you're
thinking Most places are still open. CVS is. They have a glorious package of gifts.
Nice.
Wine, nuts, batteries.
They always give the kids the toys, but never the batteries.
Yeah.
What do you need? You need the batteries.
It's a conspiracy.
Yeah.
So there are a number of gift sets that are up here that range anywhere from $600, which is the ICC selected tobacco package that has some very, very special cigars inside of this. The Atabey that's in here might be the best cigar I've ever smoked, but it is a wonderful package. And then are we still doing the $100 gift card?
Yeah, we are.
$100 gift card when you buy this package. Keep it for yourself if you want to, or give it to them and it'll be on your way. There are still a few of these left. The younger brother of that is the Bandolero package came in this week, which I'm really happy about. This is 5 tubes of the Bandolero Colosales and one of Nelson Alfonso's personal porcelain ashtrays with a little bit of gold leaf on that. So beautiful package, sub 200.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
the Weller package, we showed that the last couple of weeks. There's just a couple left. But this is a beautiful package, a beautiful humidor, split open, 4 cigars that are Weller barrel aged for the last 4 years, 2 really beautiful rocks glasses, and the whole thing costs about what the humidor would sell for in and of itself. So we have a few of those. The package that this comes in
It presents very well.
it presents well. You're going to get yelled at by your dad or your grandpa because you bought him this, and why did you spend this much money on me? That's a place you want to be. Of course, tonight we're going to release the annual release of the Baubles from Principal Cigars. That is a 4-pack of cigars. It's really, really good. Then we also still have a few. I noticed there's still a few
I noticed.
left.
I can't believe we still have more of these.
Yeah, this is the Magical Mystery Tour. This package is a 5-count travel humidor. It comes with a straight cutter. It comes with a punch. It comes with a V cutter. It comes with a poker. That comes in the top of the lid. Then you open this. You can actually set your cigar on that, or I can put it on your deal.
Dunk it in your coffee right there.
I can dunk it in my
Please dunk it
coffee.
Thanks, man.
And then this comes with 5 mystery cigars, but the cigars are no joke. We had Principal cigars. We had Cavalier cigars. We had DC. We had
some German in there.
German engineered showed up for this. There's a Las Calaveras in here. There's the one had the 2018 Principal.
Yeah, every pack is a little bit different.
Crux cigar inside there. Cedar. Everyone's different. It's a mystery. And then when you buy this, it's like $100.
Yep.
For everything. 5 amazing cigars, the travel pack, all the cutters and everything. And then we're doing a $25 gift card on top of that. Again, you should be rewarded for buying somebody a gift, so keep it yourself and come in here and spend it.
That's
so
what you should do.
that's happening. And then probably the hardest cigar to get for us is, or for anybody on the planet, is the Atabey Black Ritos. We thought that we weren't going to see them again until March. Nelson was able to get us 5 boxes, and I just noticed that we just got them 2 days ago. There's 2 boxes left, but this is kind of a. We did open a box, so people are buying individuals, but this is, if you know, you know.
Yeah,
that's all I'm going to say.
Shooting fish in a barrel there.
It is. So they are in the house. There's a lot of great stuff in the house, and then we'll talk about tonight and what's going to happen tonight. But
I am excited about that.
there's no shortage. There'll also be, for those of you guys that are Andalusian Bowl fans, about 5 boxes showing up Monday or Tuesday.
Rock and roll.
Yeah.
Okay, so we do have some changes in store this week and for the rest of the year, and that is vis-a-vis the kitchen. As we are making, we're restructuring, we're kind of changing that stuff up. You want to talk about that?
No?
Oh,
You talk about it.
all right. Kitchen's gonna open at 5.
I just did a stellar job on this shit. You need to do something. I know you're here till 2:30.
I'm
but
tired.
Step up.
I'm tired.
Yeah.
So kitchen is going to change up. We are going to do that. It's going to open. Good morning, you filthy animals.
Who's coming in?
Take a look here.
Hi,
Do a quick
Jasmine,
shout out.
Frank. Frank's probably coming in from
Colorado.
from Colorado. Good day, mate. That's nice.
Ooh.
Jasmine's coming in from where? Do we got anybody coming in from? Hubnick. Hubnick needs to come up here and pick up his Bandolero gift set before we sell it.
Hey, Josh, will you got me some water, please? Your boy don't feel good in his heart this morning.
Why?
It's just a sleep thing.
Don't do that.
Kitchen is going to change.
Do I need to talk while you have a heart attack?
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm going. You see how I'm starting to sweat a little bit? My ticker doesn't work that good.
Well, it needs to work.
I know.
Yeah.
See, I'm sweating.
Yeah.
All right,
I
here,
don't
I'll
think
take my
that's good.
jacket off.
Take your jacket off. So anyway, the kitchen.
Yeah, 5 o'clock is when it's going to open.
Okay,
and then
good.
we're restructuring, so we're going to change up kind of what the offering, more light bite and flights approach. But coming into the first of the year, we're going to have something completely different in there. It's
Yep.
going to be very cigar centric. It's going to be absolutely killer.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you want to talk about that and how it relates to
You
the
know,
vision.
I think that overall, Do you need us to call the paramedic in here?
Oh, did he already call? No,
Yeah.
we're good.
Yeah, I think the biggest, the most interesting twist of our business as we expanded was the addition of the kitchen, and the food that we're putting out is spectacular. It's just, man, it is such a moving target when food is a nice to have.
That's right.
You know, if you're a restaurant, you have to sell it, and people are going, where should we go eat tonight? Let's go eat at X. Nobody's saying, let's go eat at the Cigar Lounge. So it's a convenience, just like going to Main Event or Dave and Buster's. It is a convenience item. So we really are so focused on the customer's experience that we're actually going to shift our offerings into things that will actually make your cigars and your drinks taste better.
Taste better,
And
work better.
this isn't the place you're going to come and get filled up like a Golden Corral buffet.
Well, and thank you for filling out the Vision 2026 questionnaire,
That
because
was
what we saw was
huge.
80% of our customers, we had a lot of responses. 80%
Astronomical.
sometimes or never, and they say because it's one of the two reasons. One, I don't like smoking cigars with food, or
I ate before I came. Yeah. So look,
Kelly Haney, you are an exception to this.
Kelly is the exception. We have a couple that do eat here all the time, you know, full on meals, which is great. But I think that you know, it's hard to build a business on that. And so thank you for those of you that filled out the vision.
Let me just ask you this.
Yeah.
You're thinking of putting something into your business.
Let's
Feature our
ask
product.
Darren, because we're looking for investors, right?
Let's see. I've got an idea. I'm going to add it onto the business.
I
right?
like that.
80% of your customers are never or sometimes going to interact with said
Yeah,
product.
where do I write the check?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's so we're making some changes, and
Yeah.
also we build around community and the cigar experience. The community, we have to look at these items as community builders, where you can actually continue to have a conversation. I don't know about you, but if I'm the only one eating wings, I don't want to look at you in the eyes while I have my hands full of sauce and just getting after a wing.
Yeah.
Unless
Yeah.
you're doing the same, this is not a good conversation. So I'm more of a solo winger.
I saw that actually last night. There were 6 guys in the circle. 2 were eating. One was eating wings. One was eating a burger. And it was just that. It was like the other 4 were talking to each other, and it's kind of like they're just waiting these guys out.
That's right.
to get back into the conversation.
And it's weird because, you know, it's funny it's taken us this long to get to this point, but I've always felt so weird to drop in we have low lounge furniture, right? A couple of high tops or a couple of kind of low tops.
Yeah.
But it feels so weird to put down an entree on something that's below your knees, right?
Yeah.
Eating a burger from here is just kind of the weirdest position. So
Yeah.
eating is going to become more comfortable because you can just reach in and grab
Yeah.
something, and it's there to help you out.
It's good. Look, it's gonna be great for our customers. It's gonna be great for us, and everything's got to be a win-win. So this is gonna be. I'm excited about it. It's.
And we hired Chef Alexis to come in and actually develop what those palettes and what everything is. So that's why we're closing. Let me say, why we're opening the kitchen later at 5 o'clock, because during the day we need that kitchen working on what it needs to do
To put everything together.
else. So
Yeah.
light bites and flights for the next couple of weeks. It's going to be very, very trim menu, but we're working on other things. And it's tough in our business because the airplane it's in the air. We got to work on it. So we can't ever really land it and stop. So
Yeah.
we're just going to do the best with
Yeah,
what we have to
we
work
never
with.
want to disrupt people's, kind of their flow, and but at the same time, you always got to improve. You always got to strive to be better.
That's right. That's
So-
right. So that's what's happening. And then
Totally Biased. How many votes did you get on Totally Biased?
I think it was something like 190.
Wow.
Something like that. I mean, there are quite a few people who put in their votes. It's going to be I don't
Is
know.
it shut down now? The Totally Biased top 25. And we have a brand owner sitting here. Now would be the time to be corrupted. And we could even do it on air if he wants to
We
pay us
could
off
do
to be number one. But yeah, it's totally corrupt.
No,
unofficial,
not totally
official.
corrupt.
Oh, it's not totally
It's
corrupt.
a totally biased,
totally biased.
uncorrupt, unofficially official top 25.
Top 25. Perfect.
It's
We
long
got-
name. Who gives a shit? It's just our way to have some
It's
fun with
it's
this
an
thing.
easy domain to buy though, if you're looking
Yeah,
for
that's
it.
right. It is easy. But we will actually do that show 1 week from today.
Okay.
We'll go through the top 25, and I think it's going to be it's a good list. It's a really
I
good
really
list.
like the way you expanded the offerings to where it was our top 100 bestsellers, instead of just kind of pigeonholing somebody in or leaving things somewhat indescript. It made it easy to do it.
Well, and it just helps.
And it
with
was
recall.
it was a great reminder.
Yeah.
There were some cigars that was like, damn, I forgot about that.
Yep. And there are some cigars that get the shaft, and that's where we get to step in from the totally biased, right? There are some projects that we launched this year that were incredible, but it may have had 4 different cigars in there, and it's each one of those don't call out in the data, right? So maybe there are different manufacturers that are in there working in there. It wasn't called out in the project itself. So that's where the totally biased comes in, where we can start. You know, we put our thumb on the scale, however the hell we want to, because it's
Yeah.
ours. So
Yeah.
why not?
Just know it's not happening because somebody's paying for ads.
That's right. We're just gonna let you know, straight talk.
At some point, we just got to tell you what's good.
Good morning, Joe. Good
Right.
morning. That's right. Yeah, sometimes.
At some point, we're just going to tell you what you like.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got Joe coming in from work. Good morning, sir. Good morning.
How
Merry
are ya?
Christmas to you. And then the final thing before we bring on our esteemed guest is we are hiring. So if you know anyone who wants to get after it, either bartending, in the kitchen.
Wussies need not apply.
That's
We're
great.
We're not looking for somebody that is satisfied with silver.
Yeah, we want to flood this place with some new bodies. This industry is obviously a difficult one in hospitality side. So we're going to change up our mindset in 26. We're gonna flood and cut. So
Yep.
get used to seeing a lot of new faces, and you might see a lot of faces one time and they didn't make the cut, and off they go.
And that's that's the risk that you run when you're in this type of business where you have visibility, because you may have customers that are going, why do you have people that are leaving? They maybe had one good interaction with them, but we're not letting anybody go because of one thing.
That's right.
You just have to you have to perform at the level you said you would perform at when you're hired. And that happens in all businesses. It happens in my day job too. There's guys that tell you that they can do this stuff, and then when you believe it, and then sometimes it doesn't happen.
Show up. Good morning, Willie. Good
Those-
morning. Brendan Hubnick asked, "Can I work remote 90% of the time?"
Oh, this isn't Microsoft. I'm sorry, we can't accommodate you. And
As much as I
we
would
already
love
have
to.
AI doing that part anyway.
Yeah, that's right. John Wilson will work for Cigars and Whiskey. I'm okay with it.
I would take that deal.
I would take that deal. I would
John,
take him.
I'll tell you what, John would be perfect.
John would. I would take that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on in. I got
Yeah,
a bottle of Old Granddad 114 for him.
it's yours.
First week.
Not 113, 114.
14. All right. Let's bring up the main event here. Why don't you intro who this guy is for anyone who's tuning in for the first time?
Anybody that's tuning in for the first time, this won't be. Well, if you're tuning in for the first time, welcome. Good day, mate. This is Industrial Cigars of Frisco, Texas. If you're tuning in for the 394th time, which with proper math is 39.4 years we've been doing this show.
Still haven't got it.
It is, if you divide by 12.
You still haven't got it.
That's how it happens. So, a day one brand in our house, a brand that that I'm proud to say, if he's on the map, at least in Texas, it's because of Industrial Cigars.
Maybe
Maybe.
we're part of it.
Maybe we're the only guys in Texas. I don't know. But what I do know is something that's very important. To get into our top 10, we do a pretty significant volume of cigars. To get into our volume, or to get into our top 10 is an accomplishment. We had a brand owner that was his mission, was to get into our top 10. This particular guy is currently sitting at the top of the heap since day one in unit sales, is the number one line at Industrial Cigars. And it is with great honor that we bring up the owner of said company, Principal Cigars, Darren Cioffi.
Ooh,
And the
Darren.
crowd goes wild.
Chair. I'm
The
like a
chair.
princess.
You are a princess.
Oh, look at this. You remember?
Stools backwards, all sorts of non-ergonomic bullshit over here.
We had
but-
you sit on a plunger once.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm still feeling that one.
yeah. Good morning, man. Good
Morning,
morning.
man.
Thank you for being here.
I've run out of ways and words to express what you guys have done, and those successes that you mention are really a fruit of your labor and trust. And as I've run out of these words, I guess I have to retire from thanking you. It's just not possible to do at the right level. So,
Whoa.
you know,
Very
that
sweet.
was a thing of the past. So, but
Thank
thank
you.
you. The
Thank you.
honor and the pleasure is always mine, and it's just so special what you do here.
Thank you.
It's every situation needs to be win-win-win.
Do you-
The customers win, we win, Darren wins.
We say it, I think, the recent times, but it's important to reiterate. Without meeting with Darren, our business looks different. His meeting.
We could look like the other 90 cigar lounges in town with all the General and Altadis and Monte Cristo and Cohiba and all that stuff.
That's right. In a couple of boutiques, and we'd have a small boutique, and we wouldn't even know what to call it. Right? It would just be a couple of things.
It's a good thing the cigars are good because I'm definitely not charming. I mean, it wasn't that.
Charmed us.
Yeah, it worked for us.
Yeah.
There's something charming about not bullshitting somebody and just going, look, the cigars change, the tobacco changes.
Yeah.
And that's the honesty.
I think, though, if we go back, because it is a day one line, I think after spending 4 hours in the back when we first met, it was the realization that we have to do business with good people. And that is what set us on a course to where we're at today. The one thing that Ricardo mentioned last night is, as he goes around the industry, he's like, your relationship with some of these brand owners, they talk about you. They talk about the relationship that you have. And that's his buzz outside of the building. And that is because we chose the people to do business with.
Well, and that's why we chose Darren, and it's always worked, and we've always had a number of things that we've done together. Our first house project together. I mean, there's so many firsts that we've had together, and now we come into tonight, which is I think our third or fourth.
I think it's fourth year
Fourth year
that we've done.
December.
multiple days. It's always the way we close out the year is with you. It always feels right. Last night we did engagement and haberdasher. Tonight, what do we have rolling this evening?
Tonight we have 2 cigars, I think. We're doing Baubles, of course, and we're doing the new Count, which is a KBF Count from the cocktail collection. Very interesting cigar also.
And that one that's the one that has the sneaky tobacco.
It has a 17-year-old binder. And the absurdity of KBF is that I had forgotten the blend, and I messaged him yesterday. I'm like, hey, remind me the blend we used, from the records for the Count. And he just casually mentions, oh yeah, that binder is 17 years old. I bought it in 2012, and it was already 5 years old then. Like, how's that not front page news? Like, how not you say, hey, I'm gonna make this cigar for you, but I'm gonna let you use this 17-year-old binder. Make sure you tell people.
Right.
Like, with him, it's like, oh, by the way,
By the way, there's not even a press release for this.
nothing,
Nothing.
nothing.
So we're re-releasing that, and that's part of the cocktail collection, which is another thing that we share together. It's
Yeah.
this kind of, at this moment, kind of our exclusive, as Fuselage is the world's first principal cocktail lounge.
Just a little news on cocktail side. We, I love the tiki. Tiki is that really bright, effervescent.
I love the Tiki Toro.
Sort of Cuban-esque cigar, and so it's sort of time for a new production of those. And last time I went down to Santiago, I said in advance to Henrik, hey, let's take everything that's great about the tiki and accentuate it. So all those like creamy, bright, acidic flavors, like look at the blend. Let's create a new starting point for a test blend for a future production, but accentuate everything that's there. So he followed those directions, created some samples, and I went down and I smoked the samples, and it was just dead.
Oh no!
On paper,
It
was
happens.
an empty cigar, and so we went through a few iterations while I was there, and we actually came up with something that I think is much better than the cigar that I already love. Super
Really?
interesting. Yeah, it's just a more complete blend in a way for Tiki. So we'll probably go into production in quarter one, and I would expect by like mid next year we'll have a new iteration of Tiki.
Tiki Toro was, when I did the Totally Biased, that was in my top 5. That's my go-to.
Yeah, no spoilers there, but I think that one's going to do pretty well.
Yeah, I'm excited to get the new one out.
Yeah, that is just fantastic. And tonight,
This-
that count, I'm excited because I haven't had a chance to smoke that yet. But that we're gonna do a little holiday party in Fuselage in the parlor. It's gonna be nice, low key. Just
I think all the Frakes boys are going to be here.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, and I think Ale's gonna be here as well.
Oh, great.
We might have the whole family here with all of us, just kind of loving on each other, and we'll put a couple bottles out and take the first pours and dump them around in everyone's glass and call it
Yeah,
good.
that sounds good.
But this evening's gonna be a good time. As always, I'll not be working. I'll just be enjoying it with you guys.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna clean toilets like last night.
I might clean toilets. I think it's important.
Let's not
There's-
get ahead of ourselves.
Yeah, there is an ego thing with clean toilets too. It's like, no, if I'm here and I'm closing, I'm cleaning toilets. This is my role, because if I do this, then everything else tracks out okay.
Yeah, it says something about a business when the owners are walking in with gloves on and going in and cleaning the toilets.
I mean, they've got mental problems.
Well, yeah,
Regardless.
that too. The Baubel. Let's talk about that, because this is spectacular. This is not like a night flight wrapper, is it?
No, it's a San Andres, but it's a one that he's had sitting around for a while. So, like I said, I think it's 6 years old, and it's just really aromatic and gorgeous.
It doesn't hit me like San Andreas, but most of it that you're smoking these days is pretty fresh.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's very much a KBF cigar, but with that element. And I mean, bubbles are always fun, because not only can we use stuff that we have a small amount of, we can also use tobaccos that are rare, but they have a limiting factor in terms of size, because it's a short cigar. So bubble is always an opportunity to use stuff that we just cannot and will not use anywhere else, and that's why they're always kind of interesting, and why we make them in that format every year.
It's just kind of that, yeah. I mean, like the holidays, it's kind of this once a year little playground. You get to have this nice little taste, a little something different.
Yeah, because you'll never there's some tobaccos that are rare and nice, but if they have, if the leaves are not long enough, you can't use them for a limited project. But this cigar is 4.5 inches, so we can use just about anything, and it's the right sort of perfect storm to be able to use really special stuff on a small release.
Yeah,
And
this
we
is,
never make more than a few thousand baubles.
Okay.
Sure,
And it's
Yeah,
just,
this
it's
is
cool when KBF does something that's on paper a little punchier, because they take that, anything that would be, aggressive or bitter, or some of these, not good taste that you want out of that cigar, and they just round everything out.
It's not happening there.
No, it's just, I always love when they do something punchier.
This is really
Very good. It's really, really good.
Yeah, and you get 4 of them in a box. It's got like a little kind of a Christmassy element on this. It's holiday baubles. It's got a green satin and red satin with gold
Foil.
gold foil. In a
I guess
sense.
And it's a
Kind of
throwback
gold print.
to old Accomplice branding. As you know, it's been rebranded recently, but the baubles still have the old look.
Comes in a nice box.
If they show up today, we also hopefully have the reserve sets, which is a similar box, but you get 4 different years in it. So it's an opportunity to see how bauble has evolved over the years.
Yeah.
There was the one that had that kind of champagne, really light, effervescent, beautiful. I can't remember what year.
21 maybe?
Was that? That's what I was thinking. 21. Have you made them since 2020?
2020 was the first year.
Okay, so I think maybe it was the second year of that.
They're in the reserve sets. 21.
They are?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's great. I want to revisit that and see what it's like this year. It's just, I don't know. It's just, this is a good time of year where you can kind of reflect on everything you've done this year, and even though this year you've really positioned yourself for 26 to be a killer year.
Yeah, we're.
You've
geared up.
still, here we are. We've got
Spring is
4 new
spoiled.
cigars, right?
Yeah, and we have my most genius thing I've ever done.
Yeah, let's talk about this. And you have to look close at your phone, but yes, that is a necktie that is wrapped around this package. So 5-pack. Explain what this is. Darren.
This is I found
so
these-
anti-you.
It's just crazy. Here's the thing, folks. This production run, with the exception of the like dozen packs that are left here, sold out in a week. I mean, they came in and in 1 week they're gone. We found these old clothing labels that are the bands on these cigars. So we were going to do this, clothing haberdasher themed cigar, and I have all these neckties, and I've always been thinking like, how can we use neckties in packaging, but something more sophisticated, like destroy them and use them for. Finally, I'm like, let's just wrap the ties around the packs and see what happens. Well, what happens is everybody loves cigars wrapped in neckties. So buy a pack, I guess you get a tie. No two packs alike.
Yeah. So make sure you're shopping to make sure it matches what you're wearing. Yeah.
And in case you're wondering, the blue necktie cigars are still the same as the green necktie cigars.
People will swear you're wrong.
Yeah.
They will. They
I
absolutely
really like
will.
the green tie, but yeah.
Oh, John, you know what? You're positioning it incorrect. John Wilson said, buy a tie, get 5 cigars free. That's a great
The
deal.
ties new probably cost more than the pack of cigars.
Yeah.
So,
So that's, and we sold quite a few of these last night.
I think we have a couple left.
yeah,
Okay.
there's like 4 or 5 of
And then talk about engagement.
Man, engagement is a cigar that I'm just enamored with. The cigar itself, for me, I'm smoking it right now. It's very full. It's just a complete blend, super flavorful, but very round, nothing harsh. We made it in the Dominican, but it's essentially a Nicaraguan cigar. I mean, the wrapper is this beautiful, sort of light tan Nicaraguan jalapa. The binder's Nicaraguan, and 2 of the 4 filler tobaccos are also Nicaraguan. But engagement, we use the name because this is the label that Pops is showing you here. It's a cool 1920s cigar label. It's an archive collection project. The boxes were made using these original labels. And a few months ago, a guy that I deal with had some stuff for me, and he had 4 or 5 boxes of old cigar bands unused. And I'm looking at it, and I opened one of the boxes, and it's cigar bands for engagement that I already have the labels.
Oh, so you had them separately.
I had the labels for forever, and then suddenly a guy brings to me an antique 1920s box of bands matching the labels I already have.
You are kidding
And I'm
me.
looking at the size of them. I'm like, that'll fit on a 46. There's nothing else except engagement on it. I think I paid like $100 or something for all these bands. So suddenly we had a turnkey packaging system for an archive project, and I had this blend already in the works, and it just came down to sizing it for the boxes and the label, and even the finished format is just so perfect. It's 46 by 5 3/4.
I love
just
that.
Beautiful cigar, super full, and it's super smoky. You just take that tiny little puff and you get all that velvety volume to smoke. It's something that I'm excited about. Like you said, Valentine's Day is going to be the launch, but we have a little preview here.
Yep. And so those will still be available this evening. We're going to kick off at 7 o'clock. We'll still have basically all 4 of these cigars, and then we have the Aviator Prominente that's here as well for yesterday and today.
Prominente is like a presentation cigar, something we give as gifts. It's large. I mean, it's 8 by 52
Is that a 6?
54 or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
a
it's-
little thinner.
It's 2.5 hours of
Yeah.
just pure fun.
It's basically like, I say, a more
You
chocolatey
smoked yours all. It took
Aviator.
you all day to smoke yours.
Yeah,
yesterday.
from
Just-
5 till I was driving home. But the it does, to me, it is that Vonquier meets the Espoir. It stays cool the whole time.
Yeah.
You're never in the heat of it. It's a little punchier, a little bit fuller than that Espoir,
Yeah.
but it's an Aviator.
Yeah, that's great smoke.
That's a great smoke, and put them at stupid cheap. It's like $20, 17 to the members. It's a
Stop
long
it.
cigar.
Yeah,
It's silly.
it's a treat for when
That's-
I'm here.
Well,
That's silly.
yeah, no, it's a great stick. So that's this evening, and just come join us. Let's have some fun.
Yeah, it's holiday time. Haney will be done doing all of his Christmas shopping at CVS this morning, and he'll be here. Just come on in. You don't need to even wear an ascot. Actually, if you
no.
buy something, just come. Don't wear a tie. Get this. We'll go ahead and button you up with the rest of your ensemble.
Yeah, tie your own tie tonight.
Yes.
But that's it for now. Darren, thank you so much for being
Thank you
here.
guys. Appreciate it.
Appreciate you.
You're here all day.
Yeah, in and out.
We're
In
hanging
and
out.
out.
All right, we're out. Peace. We love you.